Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bukunmi. In this video, we're taking a look at some simple strategies to help you get the best out of your Etsy store, and this would help you in turn make sales fast and easy on Etsy. So I'm going to be walking you through some steps, and I am obviously going to be leaving the best for the last, so you want to make sure you watch through this video. Do not skip any part and make sure you watch to the end. The first thing you want to do obviously is to make sure that you optimize your store to attract customers. So on Etsy, there's so much competition, like we all know, so you want to make sure that your listing is standing out. So I'm on Etsy now, and I'm just going to go in and type in something like let's see, personalized jewelry, personalized mugs. So I'm going to type in personalized mugs. We're going to take a look at some of this. We're going to go to filter, and I'm going to just filter by star seller. This just helps you get the listings with the most sales, and some of them that are tagged as bestsellers. We want to take a look at these listings and see what they're doing that is helping them get these sales. Let's go with this mug. Now you want to make sure that you're optimizing your listing starting from your title. Now you want to make sure that you have all the right keywords in your title. If you're targeting moms, if you're targeting Father's Day, whatever niche it is you're targeting, or whatever set of people or keywords you want, make sure you have that in your title. This is really optimized. Personalized name satin mug. It talks about the type of mug and also talks about the fact that it is engraved and that it is a gift. So you're telling your customers that they can have this as a gift. Send this out to friends, to moms, to fathers, to different people. You get what I'm saying? So make sure you have all of those keywords stuffed in your title within the characters that Etsy allows you. The next thing you want to do is to make sure you have a proper description. Now your keywords have to be in your description. Make sure you're writing a clear description. Let the customers know what to expect with this order. Let them know what delivery time to expect. Let them know the description of the item they're buying, so that on one glance they actually have all the information they need to have to make a purchase. Also, make sure that your pictures are beautiful. Make sure you have beautiful pictures. Make sure you're using really nice pictures. If you're selling print on demand mugs or shirts or merch generally, you can use platforms like Placeit to really get professional pictures and mock-ups for your listing pictures. Okay, I'm going to leave a link to Placeit in my description. Go check it out. You can try it out for free. So definitely make sure you have really nice pictures that would attract your customers. Now let's go check out this store. Another thing you want to do is to make sure that you really have nice store banner like this one here. Make sure your store is really well made. Make sure you have good logos. Make sure your picture is here if possible, or your brand picture or something, so that customers can feel very comfortable making purchases with you. Make sure you try to create a really good cover. Go into Canva and create something nice for your store. Make sure you categorize your listing into sections if possible, so that people could just come into your store and come to the section, and if they're looking to buy jewelry boxes, if they're looking to buy wall clock or whatever, they know where to go to exactly. These little changes can really go a long way in optimizing your store and making it more attractive. The next thing you want to make sure you're doing, guys, is to make sure that you're responding to reviews. Okay, so when customers come here to leave you reviews, whether good or bad reviews, make sure you're responding. That's what I do for my stores. I make sure I respond to all my reviews, whether it is good or bad. If someone says, "Oh, I love the product, it's really beautiful," I go in there to say thank you very much for the purchase and thank you for the kind feedback. If somebody comes to say, "Oh, it's so terrible, the product wasn't as expected," I still go there to say thank you for the purchase and thank you for the feedback. You want to put that personalized touch into your store. You want people to know that you're a person and you're responding to them. You want to give them that feel that you're there. I want to show them that you acknowledge the fact that they are engaging with your store. This is one of my stores, and if you take a look at my reviews, I always respond. I would say something to my customers irrespective of what it is that they're saying about the product. So you want to make sure that you do that yourself. Make sure you thank them for the purchase and for the feedback. Okay, so that builds that like and trust feel. It makes your customers have the confidence to return to your store, and it also makes new customers have the trust, to make a purchase from your store, because they just feel like there's somebody they're talking to or that they can talk to. Okay, the next thing you want to make sure you're doing, guys, is to make sure that you constantly run promotions and sales in your store. So you can create promotions where you give people discounts off, a certain discount off certain listings or throughout your store. Just make sure you have that running constantly. If you wanted to run a sale, you come into your marketing section here and just go to sales and discounts, and that would bring you to this page. I have some running here and they've been performing really good, as you can see. So I have 3 here. So for people who buy, I offer them a 40% off their next purchase. For people who have forgotten my product in their basket, I offer them another 40% to come back. You don't have to offer 40%, guys. Offer whatever it is that works for you. And for those who favorite my listing and are still thinking of buying it later, I offer them this 40% to buy the product, and not just favorite it but to buy it. And that has really been converting well for my store. So to set up a sales or promotion, you just need to be on this page and just click on setup. I'll quickly run through that with you. You can offer free standard delivery or leave it at percentage off. I always leave it at percentage off. You can choose whatever percentage it is that you want to give. If you want anything less than 25, just go to custom and then just put 5% or 10%, whatever works for you. Just put that there. Then where does this apply? Does it apply to all your listings, or does it apply everywhere you sell your item? I'll leave it at that. Do you have a minimum order that the customer must buy before they can qualify for the discount? I always leave it as none. Okay, then you need to select how long the sales will be on for. I always advise that you either leave it very short or you leave it for at least a month. So you can either do like a flash sale for like 2 days, 3 days, or 7 days max, or you run a sale for 14 days or 30 days. You can do that across your store and just leave it like that. So I always come back if I'm running a 7-day sales, after the 7 days I'll come back and then maybe increase it to like 15 days or then 30 days, and you're able to do that too. So just set that here. So if you wanted like 21st to say 20th, so that's 21st of September to 20th of October, that's a month. You can run that here, then come in here and just put maybe flash sale or whatever name you want to put there, and then let me just show you how that works. And if I pull that as flash sale, for example, then you go to continue. Does this apply to all of your listings, or you want to select some listings? I always leave it as all listings. Then I will go to review and confirm. So this is the description. If I wanted to run this now, I would confirm and this will go live. But because I have one running on my store currently, I'm not going to go live with this one. I'll just cancel it here. Now if you want to create a promotion, if you want to create a promo code, if you wanted to maybe send this to put this in your thank you messages, the one you write in the message area after when you're dispatching an order or when you're completing an order, you can create a code here and just put that code in that message, so that once your customers receive the dispatch email, they see that code and they are able to use it for their next order. You can do that here, but I'm not going to do that in this video. So this is something you should have set up for your store. So if you don't have sales running in your store, you've never done this before, make sure you have this set up, and I'd advise you do this regularly. It helps with sales a lot. Now the last thing I want to talk about, this is very controversial. A lot of people may not agree with me on this, but this works well for me, and I'm just here to tell you what works well for me. And if you think it's something you want to try, go for it. That is running Etsy ads. Guys, this has been a game changer for my store. So what ads actually does is the fact that it exposes your store to more customers. So you may not really get all of the sales from the ad at the time you're running the ad, but it exposes your store to more people. You get more favorites, you get more people you get more visits to your store. Even if you're not making sales, people would see your store. Etsy will push your store up and will make it more visible. Now this is my store. This is the store that I showed you in my last video that got 100 sales in 30 days, in less than 30 days actually. I'm going to link the video up in the card and I'm going to put it in my description. I showed you that store and it was a new store. I created at the end of July. I started listing products on the 4th of August, and before the 4th of September I'd made 100 sales, and I showed you that in that video, so go watch it. I'm going to filter this by this year. As you can see, nothing here, and you can see rising in views here. So I turned on ad on this store on the 5th of August, okay, and this is this year, so this is like the lifetime of the store. So we've spent this amount on ads and we've generated this in revenue, and this is the number of orders that the ad has brought in. This is the number of clicks and this is the number of views. So this is huge, guys. It has exposed the store to many more customers. I wouldn't have done this if I wasn't running ads. So this is like something you really want to do if you're either starting out with Etsy or you want to increase traffic to your store. I'd say please set aside some funds to run ads to your listing. It's a game changer. I just have 24 listings that are running at $20 per day. You don't have to set yours to run at $20 per day. You can set it to run as low as $1, but if you want to get value for your buck, make sure you do at least $5 per day for your listings. And this has brought in a lot of sales for me. You can see orders that I have to deliver here. I have 16 orders to deliver here, and you can see the revenue of this store. This is all time. As you can see, this is all time. I'm going to show this on a graph. So this is going to sort this by all time. So you can see here, this is the 4th of August, 0 visits. The 5th of August, 4th was when I listed my first product. You can see visits are coming on the 5th, up and down, and I will turn on ads on the 5th, and it's been going up ever since then, as you guys can see. So this is the lifetime of the store. We've gotten this amount of visits, gotten this amount of orders. This conversion rate is really good, and this is the revenue that this store has generated. This is the lifetimes. You can see 22nd of July to 21st of September. It is less than 2 months, guys. This isn't accurate because I created the store on the 22nd of September, but I didn't list nothing. I did not list anything in this store. I listed the first product on the 4th of August. I explained that in my previous video, so go check it out. Then you can see as things have really gone up and all of that. Today is the 21st. You can see how many visits we've had today. Let me show you the dashboard. Let's see how much we've made today. So you can see this is today. We've had 47 visits today. We've had 7 orders today, and this is how much we've made today. Let me show you yesterday. The same thing yesterday. We made more yesterday. In the last 7 days, this is how much we've made. In the last 30 days, this is how much we've made. So guys, these are things that I have implemented in my store, and I'm just gonna run through it for you. Make sure you have well optimized listings. Make sure you include keywords in your titles and in your description. Make sure you have good pictures. Make sure your store is well optimized. Make sure you run promotions and sales regularly on your store. Make sure you engage with your customers. Make sure you thank them for their orders, and make sure you leverage Etsy ads. It's a game changer, guys. You don't have to turn it on all the time, but just try it. I'm sure you thank me for that. So do you already have an Etsy store, and which of these are you going to implement first? Drop me a comment in the comment section. I will love to know. And if you're going to implement everything, just tell me you're going to implement everything. Tell me that in the comment section. I'd love to know. Thank you guys for staying with me till the end of another video. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. Please turn on the bell notification to get notified when I drop another video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you for staying with me to the end. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.